Hello, my dear friend Hayden. Let's get to work. Little warm up. You have all the things that I'm gonna demonstrate with, but warm up here. Chest proud, core tight. We're just gonna hinge, try and push past that end range of motion. Sit down there, get a good stretch to those hamstrings. Try and push that hip back, get a little bit of a stretch there through your glutes. Give me 10 hinges there. And we're gonna ankle roll. So again, get to all the edges of that foot. Try and put a little body weight on each edge. Try and go 5 ways in each direction on each side. Get those ankles loose. Knee roll, so about shoulder width. I want you to come in and again, go a little bit towards the edge of that outside foot. And then get a good circle there through your knees. And then the last one here, you can still see, we're gonna go arms out, bring one arm in, and then push and roll over. We're gonna do some chest stuff, so open up that chest, open up that shoulder. Try and get 10, 15 seconds on each side, really push through. Try and get a good stretch there through the chest and the shoulder. Meow. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. First 2. So you're gonna give me 4 sets of this one. All right, so the first one's gonna be a push-up. Give me 12 push-ups there. Obviously you can use your handles. And then second, you're just gonna flip right over. Knees, feet down, knees up, and you're just gonna glute bridge there. So drive that hip up towards the ceiling. Squeeze there behind you. Try and get a little bit of a pause there at the top. Just drive that hip up. Try and get a good squeeze there as you're driving that hip towards the ceiling. Give me 12 to 15 of those. They shouldn't be too hard. If you want, if you want, you could put probably the 15-pound kettlebell on the square of your hip here. Give you a little bit of resistance as you're pushing up. But 4 sets there, 12 push-ups, and then 12 to 15 glute bridges. Work through those 4 sets. Next, with your 35-pound kettlebell, down a little bit here, you're going to do presses just like we did last week. We're going to try and get 10 here, so just make sure you're nice and square. Drive up, squeeze through the middle. Pause there at the top, get a good squeeze. You should be able to feel, not only are we pushing straight up, but we want to, obviously, since we're holding that in a goblet position, we get a little bit of the abduction of the arms coming in. So up, squeeze, squeeze there at the top. Try and give me 10 to 12 there as well. We're only going to do 3 sets on these 2. The next one with that amount of bands. With that, while you're laying down, grab either the green or the yellow band. You could try either one, but we're gonna go here. We're gonna push away. So now what we're doing is that off knee here that's still bent is we're just training that static hold there through that hip. So if we were straight and pulling in, then we're working that hip, but I want you to be up and just really focus on holding that hip there through that push. Just try and get about 16 of those, should be 8 on each side, but you're gonna be pausing, so if it's a little less, that's okay. So 3 sets of that with the kettlebell press and the banded pushes. And then the last 3 here, pop this back up. Not the last 3, but these 3 put together. The kettlebell front raise. So with your 15-pound kettlebell, grab it on the horns on the outside here. And same thing, when we work on the chest, it's either a push going forward or it's kind of a fly coming in. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna come up, and that gives us a little bit of that fly there through the chest, and it's also working that front shoulder muscle there. So up, squeeze at about eye level, and then control it on the way back down. All right, give me 10 there. Then take your mace. We're gonna hold it close so that the head of the mace and then the handle of the mace are about balanced. Nice and straight, nice and tall, chest up to shoulder level, and then back down. So this is a side raise here, up. This is gonna work the ball of that shoulder there. So we're coming straight up, straight back down, control that weight. We're gonna do 10 on each side there. And then what we're gonna do here with the mace as well is now we're gonna start working the back of that shoulder. So we did the front, we did the side, now we're gonna work the back. We're gonna hinge over. I want you to try and be parallel with the ground here. And we're gonna come all the way up. Now this one's gonna be a little tougher, so you need to hold it closer to the head, that's okay. But up, squeeze, try and get those arms up towards your ear. Squeeze, and back down. Now obviously as you continue to do this, your body's naturally gonna wanna round out because that makes this motion easier. So if you have to reset, get that core tight, up, squeeze, and then control it back down. All right, so you're gonna do 10 of each of those. That one's gonna take you a little bit side to side. You're gonna go 3 sets side to side. So you got the kettlebell front raise, the mace side raise, and the mace bent over front raise as well. All right, so you got those 3. And then the last 2, 3 to 4 sets here, whatever you're feeling. We're gonna go a little bit of a toss on the curl now. So we're gonna keep working that upper body. So now we're gonna get a little bit of a toss. So get comfortable with it first. Obviously, I don't want you dropping this through your hardwood floor, but when you feel like you have a little bit of momentum, it's kind of a toss up. So now we're getting some explosive energy through that bicep. Like I told you, bicep's a little bit of a smaller muscle, so we need to hit it in different ways. Just get a little bit of a toss. Just make sure you're always keeping that off hand on the bottom handle. Little tosses there. Try and give me 30 toss curls there. Really try and focus on a good throw up, and then as the catch on the way down, like I said, that negative motion going down is just as important. And then the last one, back down here. Similar to what we did yesterday or on Monday, but you were laying on your back. So a little further so you can see it. Yeah. So right hand and left leg out, extend all the way, lock that knee, lock that elbow, back down and through. So you're just gonna switch both sides there. Again, go about 12 to 16, either 6 to 8 on each side. Just focus on where that body is balancing and moving as you're pulling those legs and those hands off of the floor. Brace that core, breathe into your core, and squeeze. Obviously, pause throughout the way if you need to revisit. Hit me with any questions. I'll be around so I can help you out with anything you need. Okay, see you, buddy.